Welcome back to Ireland AM. Now, he has travelled the 32 counties to meet over 4,000 communities. So this week, Derek's travelled around the country to catch up with a community of Ireland AM viewers and people who have contributed to this show. He's landed in Salt Hill in Galway, surrounded by some of his besties. How are you doing, Derek?
Absolutely, Muireann. We've had a great week for our birthday road trip. Welcome down here to Salt Hill in Cúta na Galva. The sunshine has been on our back all week. And take a look here. We have got a gorgeous Corca Millage, courtesy of all the crew here at Blackrock College Pantry. A big cheer for all the gang. And we'll talk into that a little bit later on. Anyway, we're joined now by some very special guests here this morning. First up, we have Dee Featherstone from Strip and Dip. We have Siobhan Harris, who's a swimmer, Geraldine O'Malley from Dips Don't Lie, and also Mark Loftus from the Paddy Box. And Dee, we'll start with you. The Strip and Dip.
Yeah, that's it.
How long have you been going?
We've been doing 11 years this year. Yeah, so we started in 2013. Yeah, so we're 11 years into it now. Amazing experience.
You were telling me earlier on, you started off with 40 women and you had to rope most of them in.
I did.
And now you're up to how many?
Well, the biggest one was in 2018 when we got the world's Guinness record.
Yes,
and there were 2,505 ladies.
Ah, big bula boss. Hey! That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant day. Yeah, 2,500 women from all over Ireland, all over the world came. And yeah, it was incredible. Yeah.
Now,
so from 40 to 2.5.
It's all for a great cause as well. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. Everything we do is for Aveen's Pink Tie, our beloved charity. And with the funds that we raise actually on the world, we raised $500,000 on that day alone. We helped fund a house in Crumlin for the families of the children going through cancer. So they're just the most amazing. We do everything for Aveen's Pink Tie.
Now, Ireland AM have got behind you over the years. What does it mean to have that platform to help you out?
Oh, it's just incredible, like, really, because we went on before the world's largest skinny dip and numbers, and just like everyone said, oh my God, we saw you on Ireland AM, and they were sitting on the couch going, feck it, sure, we're going to do it. Yeah, so we got loads of people joining, and we've been on it a couple of times, and we rang in afterwards to tell you we got the record and everything. It's been brilliant to have Ireland AM behind us.
What I love about it is that it's all women, all shapes and sizes. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are, onto the beach.
That's it.
Strip off and in you go.
Strip off and you know what, nobody notices anybody because they're just focused on getting in that water. We're not looking at anybody.
You know, I'm a big swimmer. It's the one for the boys.
Yeah, that's called a dicky dip.
Oh, the dicky.
Having no dickies on our beach.
I might join you though next time. We're due to come down. Siobhan, you're also a big swimmer as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, back in 2014, you got your diagnosis.
I did. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, it was obviously devastating. You know, I was diagnosed with cervical cancer back in 2014. Thankfully now it's all cleared up and I'm, good health, bar the lymphedema that I was left with after the treatment for the cancer. So that's a constant ongoing thing. But I saw Deirdre and Sinead, wasn't it, was with you on Ireland AM when they were doing the world record, and I said, God, maybe one day, I wasn't in the right frame of mind then to be doing anything. And I suppose, like everybody, you're always wondering, like, oh God, if I lose a stone, I'll do it, or if I was this or is that. But honestly, as Dee said, when you get in there, the atmosphere is electric. Nobody cares.
No.
You're more concentrating getting into that freezing cold water.
I know you roped in your best pal Joanne.
I did,
as well,
yes, I did.
Out,
yeah. She was great. Now I have to say, she was such a support, and even through my cancer journey with my family and everything like that, she was there by my side, which was brilliant. But she's already roped in, I think, about another 10 people for next year. So we're definitely going. Yes,
great, okay, and we'll see you down there.
Led the crowd this year. Myself and Siobhan ran in first.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic. All right, we'll move on to Ger O'Malley. Ger, I remember paying you a visit in January. It was the freezing depths of winter, and I was wearing a tutu jumping off the platform in Stockoon.
Sure were, Derek. Yes, you were. Absolutely.
I mean, what was it like that morning?
It was Baltic. Absolutely Baltic. But it was a great morning. You came down, you made us all feel very at ease on the cameras, and it was our first time doing it. Second time today, and I didn't expect to be here, but I am. We got a new flag.
You got a new flag, which is great. And what I loved about it that morning was the community spirit down there in Mullingar. It was wonderful, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, yeah. And loads of other people came as well. They seen you on the telly and whatever, and they came down to join us afterwards. And after that, we just went from strength to strength.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And I believe there's a boys group down there now as well.
There's
Is there
a boys group now on a Wednesday evening at 7:30 called the Blue Balls.
Blue balls. So we've dicky dips and blue balls.
I wonder why. Yeah. And they're loving it. They're
And
loving it.
I believe you felt like a little bit of a celebrity around the town afterwards, did you?
Well, I went into a certain store in town and one of the girls behind the desk recognised me from that morning earlier on and just said how brilliant we were
And she's been signing autographs ever since.
Ever since.
Well,
yeah,
ladies,
yeah.
because of your contribution to the community, and I know you do such fantastic work, we've got an Nua voucher. It's a 2-night stay in any of their 4-star hotels. That's Nua. We've breakfast on both mornings and dinner on one evening. There we go. Isn't that fantastic? Now, finally, we're saying good morning to Mr. Paddy Box himself, Mark Loftus. Good morning to you, Mark.
How are things?
Mark, you came on the show back in 2017. Tell us about your journey.
Yeah, that was probably about 2 or 3 weeks after we launched, so it was in Mam's kitchen at that point. I remember even after we went on the show, we came back and it was shirt and slacks, and my mum was up to 90. Saying how are we going to deal with these orders now after being on the show. So
it's incredible, really. You've been on Back in Business or Business Initiative on the show. What was the impact like afterwards?
It's like an instant trust builder. So we obviously send quite emotional sort of gifts at times. We're sending boxes all over the world to people who miss home, your Tato crisps, Barry's tea and all the essentials. So it was just a trust builder really for us, and it gave an instant endorsement and to the company. So it's just when we have that kind of a trust with customers, that's what we've really been built on, is that trust and emotion with customers that we have and the relatability. So it's been super for us.
Your tagline, Mark, a piece of Ireland in a box.
That's
I love
a bit of Irishness.
Yeah.
Delivering GRA worldwide, that's what we kind of like to do, and build a bit of GRA for people who might miss home.
Yeah, and what's it like now? Obviously, a small business like yourself, you have grown now into quite a big business. R&DM has provided businesses like yourself with a fantastic platform to grow into the future.
That's it. Like, we've grown since Mam's kitchen. We got kicked out of there pretty sharpish. Yeah. So we're in.
Mam was like, out the gap with you now.
Good luck. Yeah. So we're in a big warehouse now, and it's just again, it started off that trust for us, and we've really built a business on that trust between ourselves, our customers, and the recipients of our gifts. So it's been incredible for us, really.
And where to
platform.
now, Mark, with the business?
It's just growing every time. Unfortunately, a lot of people are leaving Ireland, but it's good for us,
fortunately
I suppose.
for you,
But it's been great. Like, we've new markets, corporate markets, new boxes all the time, an American market. It's just constantly growing. It's great. So we'll keep at it and keep working hard.
Give the website a mention before we let you go.
Thepaddybox.com.
There we go. Give him a boola boss. There we have it from Paddy, Ger, Dee and Siobhan. How R&DM has impacted communities right around the country. We're having a gorgeous morning. Are we having a great morning? We are. From everyone here in Salt Hill, Cúlta na Galva, back to Dublin. Woo!
Good, Derek.
Well done,
We'll have a
Derek.
slice of
I'm
cake
glad he got a
now.
cake too.
Yes.
He got a
Yeah.
cake.
And
you
you
know what?
stay with the cake.
Martin made that cake. Of
Martin
course
made
he did. We
Wow,
love him.
he looks
Fair
gorgeous.
play.
No, not this Martin.
Not this Martin. Other Martin.
Martin at the Blackrock Cottage.
And you know, we just have to say, like, Derek has been, like, over the 25 years, because I thought I'd visited nearly every town and village when I was out doing it, but Derek definitely has. And I think that's part of
And the
Ireland.
islands.
And the
Gone to
islands.
all the
I think,
islands.
and what Ireland have done over those years.
It's the heartbeat of this
No,
show,
but we've got
absolutely,
out to every town and village, and if there's places that we haven't been, let us know. We'll get there.
You
Well, we
even-
will.
He was even in New Two-Pot House the other day. New Two-Pot House where I'm from. My God, he's literally been everywhere. Everywhere.
We'll be there. We'll send Derek there. Great stuff.
We'll stay
Um,
here.
and won't be
We'll
anywhere
know.
near us. Right, coming up next on the show, we're going to be sitting down with professional funny men Mario Rosenstock and Pat Short.
We're catching up with the stars of this morning in Dermot O'Leary and Alison Hammond.
And a trip to Las Vegas is on the cards for one of you at home. We'll see you back here in just a
Finish the cake.
We're having cake.
That's your second slice, isn't it?